Hello, and welcome to Word of Hope. I'm Brother Joe Trout, coming to you for Thursday of the 18th week in Ordinary Time. Today's Gospel is one that I expect you know pretty well. Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do people say that I am?" Well, some say John the Baptist, others Elijah, others Jeremiah. But who do you say that I am? Peter replies, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Jesus praises Peter and then goes on to explain what's ahead for Jesus. It's to suffer and to die and to rise on the third day. Peter, hearing this, is taken aback and rebukes Jesus. "God forbid that any of this should happen to you." Jesus' answer, "Get behind me, Satan." One who is just praising. "Get behind me, Satan. You are thinking not as God does, but as human beings do." Now, I find this fascinating because it's quite relatable, actually, that Peter does believe Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God, and is also very confused by what he's doing. And I don't know about you, but I think that fits a lot of our lives, that we can, in fact, believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Savior, that God is at work in this world, and also be very, very confused by the work that God is doing. And note also the specific part that seems to baffle Peter. Jesus doesn't tell him that Peter is going to suffer. That's not what he reacts against. It's that Jesus is going to suffer. I think we also know that reaction very well, that if we hear the people that we know and love are to suffer and die, God forbid that that should happen. And yet we also need to hear Jesus' rebuke. We're thinking not as God does, but as human beings do. Too quickly we judge things in the light of our own plans and our own designs of the world, that our love actually becomes kind of selfish, that we don't actually trust that God is really at work in this. We missed that part where Jesus said at the end, and that he will rise on the third day. We just noticed the suffering and the struggling piece. That it can be profoundly difficult to watch people that we love suffer, go through difficulty. It should be, it's hard. But to go through it and to care for them, trusting that God is at work in this, that God who raised Jesus from the dead is at work in the lives of others, that his plan is good, to see with his mind of what he has in store that is far greater than what we could possibly imagine of where this will go. That's a great challenge to us. So I invite you today to, yes, care for and love those around you who are suffering. Do better than Peter did. I mean, he abandoned Jesus pretty badly, right? It's not a very high bar to clear. But trust ultimately that God, who you know, who you've encountered, who you've experienced, that God is at work in the world, is helping and guiding other people, and trust him that he, in fact, wants to save all and to make all things new. Put on the mind of God. Set aside the mind of man. See things as he does. Look towards the new heavens and the new Jerusalem and the rejoicing that is to come. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.